Leinad Defense, 410, side by side, 45 long cold, pistol. Legally, it's a pistol. Now, to start this off, I want to say I picked this pistol up about 3 years ago, and this buckshot is some double just 2.5 inch stuff. I bought the same week, right? And it's been almost 3 years, and I still have this. And just to say, I didn't buy this as a defensive gun. I didn't buy that or triple out buck. That was triple out buck for defensive purposes. I bought it for fun. And why do I still have half a box of it? Because this thing hurts. It is a pain to shoot. It's cool. It's fun. Especially fun to have your buddies who think they're really tough shoot some full loads out of it and then say they don't want to shoot more than one or two. But it is cool, and it is fun. But man, does this thing hurt to shoot. Now, aside from that, I never really bought this thinking, hey, I'm going to use this for a defensive gun. And to get on that, why I think this is a practical judge, right? I don't think the judge should be considered a defensive handgun. And if you disagree with me, then I would invite you to go over to the internet scientist, as he definitely is, Paul Harrell. He has some good videos on this, and good videos showing those fancy disc PDX, whatever Winchester has, PDX-1 or some crap, whatever they're called, and the truth behind it, and the truth behind 410, especially out of a pistol, not being for a good defensive firearm at all. Okay, better than nothing, yeah, but you have a lot better options, and it is marketed just incorrectly. And if you disagree with Paul Harrell, well, he's very fact and evidence based, and I don't know, you be you, it's America, man. But anyways, onto this gun, right? This is cool. So I paid was $125 plus like $20 transfer, essentially like $150 for this thing, right? I mean, this thing is cheap, but if you look at it, I see, and we are clear here, I see, a lot of stamping, some sheet metal crap, right? This hammer is probably just some cast garbage. I mean, who even knows? Like, they probably just took these out of the trash from like Jennings or Cobra or somebody. And then the thing gets me the most is I think this barrel is cast iron. I mean, number one, you can't impression like that. That looks like casting. Two, I see casting lines. But if it's cast iron, I mean, wouldn't you eventually? Well, hold on, maybe. Okay, it looks like there's inserts. Oh, thank God. Okay, yeah. I don't know how. I was gonna say I don't know how cast iron would be holding up like that. I know a lot of companies, even for 22s, they'll do like a aluminum coat over the barrel, and the barrel will be only like 3/8 inches. It'll be literally just like this. This is a 22 barrel blank, and they'll put like an aluminum sleeve over it because it lightens it up to still be a bull barrel or whatever. Um, but yeah, this is a cool gun. This purpose, a true purpose for this gun could be a snake gun. Defensive use, I'm just gonna say no. I mean, let's even take that into account. Okay, you get this because you saw some dude blow up a watermelon at 2 feet with this because 410 is like ultra shotgun 12 gauge power. All right. Well, if you ever needed to get this going in a hurry, um, you can't do anything until you come here and take the safety off. It's crossbolt safety. You push that off, or you cock it. Well, now you got to make sure this isn't in the middle, because if it's in the middle and you pull the trigger, nothing happens. Now, these do come with a detent that's supposed to be in there, but my detent literally fell out the first day I had this thing, so it's not there. And essentially, you flick this over, and you have your right barrel, because it's you can see that, just the way it rides in there. It's diagonal, so it'd be right barrel, and we are empty, so flick, cock it, flick it over, left barrel. And that's, I mean, that's, come on, how much time that has to take? This is all you got, whatever, but 150, $125, get a high point, those work. And those are also cast. Those are cool. The slides are Zamak 5, but that's another day. And then to reload this, right, you have to cock it a little bit, push it all the way over, and then you can open it up. Now, yes, could you bypass that? Yeah, it'd be pretty easy. You probably just grind some of this away if you're a dumb redneck that wants to. I mean, you could, if you do that, you could risk, flipping this thing up and having the hammer down and slam fire. So don't do that. I don't recommend doing that at all. I also didn't recommend grinding that. That wouldn't work. Totally would not work. Um, but I think this could be a really cool snake gun. Um, I haven't been in a situation where I had to shoot a snake, so I uh, I can't give you that full opinion on if this is quick enough to dispatch those things. I would think so. I mean, I think you kind of see it coming. You're like, oh crap, there it is, pop. Um, but at the same time, they do make shot shells for pretty much every caliber now, and they don't cycle semi-autos, but you just get your grandpa's old 38 or some crap, or 357 revolver cycle. Um, yeah, I know some people maybe think this is like your ultimate survival gun. I don't. I would honestly rather have like an MP shield, even if I'm taking rabbits or any kind of crap like that, just because like this thing can't hang on to it. These sights are, yeah, hold on. These sights are atrocious, and this little thing gets in the way anyways. You can't hang on to this thing. It's not really that great. Apparently, they just like copied flare guns. I mean, and if you guys have seen before, some Polish flare guns that come in. I know there's a lot of like 410 or 22 9mm adapters, which those are cool. Those are pretty cool if you had a flare gun on your boat, anyways. Just throw that little adapter on some 410. That's cool. Or 22, whatever. You're adding something you didn't have before. And this you're almost taken away, right? This was a gun, and now it's a semi-useless gun. But I like that I have it because it's a double-barreled 410 pistol, man. That's just cool.